welcome, guys. Welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You have Jam and Mr. Neutral for this late night edition. We are here for a watch along, this time of the absolutely exciting prospect Abdullah Mason, and he's taking on Carlos Ornelas. It's going to be a great fight from Las Vegas. It's in the lightweight division, 135 pounds. We know what excitement Abdullah Mason brings, Mr. Neutral. What are you expecting from this? A quick night's work or just a good workover?
Uh, that depends on the opposition. Late replacement for Cabrera, who's forced out with an eye injury.
Yeah.
Ornelas has come in. He's battle tested. 36 fights. He's only lost 3. Excuse me.
Four.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, he's lost 4 now. Yeah, because I think he's lost 3 now in recent times, and 1 before that.
Right. But decent opposition, has to be said. So
it is for a late replacement.
He's not bad for a late replacement at all, and he should give Abdullah a fight. He's still a step up.
Yeah,
and they get tougher and tougher. Yeah. We'll see how he goes.
He had Manuel Jaimez last time, didn't he? So that was a good one. And obviously before that, he had Johan Vasquez. That fight, I'll never forget that fight with Johan Vasquez. Where he was up and down like a yo-yo.
Well, Abdullah was down twice in the first round. And,
he was, It was an amazing fight, though. To come through that makes the champion, doesn't it? But here we go. We're underway, guys.
You might be just a wee bit ahead of me, mate.
Oh, okay. I should have checked with you first, but I could have.
10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds. There you go. They're off. So
I'll pause this for a couple of seconds so we're lined up.
So the lightweight title fight is for an IBF North American title fight, not an IBF, North NABO title, I should say.
Yeah, NABO.
It's Abdullah Mason, a very wide stance. Still looks big. All in yellow.
How they got Shushu on comms as well.
Yeah, I believe so. Just before I heard them on comms there.
Yeah, they got Shushu with Christina Ponchar. That's a couple of my favourite people. So loving that.
Well, this is interesting. 2 southpaws. He's got a 7-inch reach advantage as Abdullah Mason. He's 5'9". His opponent's 5'6". And he's got a 67-inch reach to Abdullah Mason, 74-inch reach. So he's got a 7-inch reach advantage. And he should use his jab to good effect. But Ornelas has proven quite awkward so far.
He is. He's having a crack at it.
Let's not forget that, late replacements make fights. You've seen
it multiple times where they've upset the apple cart, haven't they?
Exactly. Pitbull Cruz was a late replacement for Tank and managed to go the distance with him. Let's see what Ornelas. He's looking good so far. He's looking quite stylish. He's proven difficult to pin down for Abdullah.
He's not overawed by the occasion.
Certainly not. I mean, he's been in that ring many times, but he's probably seen many levels himself.
Troy Williamson lost earlier, the Trojan.
I heard about it. Unanimous decision. He was down once as well.
Twice.
Or twice. Oh,
yeah.
Right, that's a shame.
But he had a good go, though. Apparently, he put on a real solid performance, so you got to give him props for that.
Absolutely. He's a tough boy.
He really is.
Himself. But it's a slow start for Abdullah Mason in this fight.
Yeah, I think he's learned from the Vasquez fight not to go too gung-ho too quick.
Yeah, just tried to explode off his front foot with 2 jabs and an overhand left. Didn't come to fruition. Ornelas keeping himself very low, ducking under the jabs of Abdullah Mason, quite rightly too, close to the body, forces Mason back to the ropes, where he comes fighting back. But Ornelas is slick. Ornelas is slick.
Very good boxer.
Very quick with his defence. Just careful that big swinging left hook.
That left hook would have took his head off. That landed. That would
would
have
have
took
hurt.
his head clean off. If Abdullah Mason would have landed that, that would have been good night, sweetheart.
I think the corner saying to him, do a bit more work.
Yeah. Who are you giving that to? You giving it Mason or you giving it Ornelas?
No, I'll give that on Ornelas, believe it or
Yeah.
not.
To be honest, I agree with you. I completely agree. I think he was more active. He was more come forward. He was throwing the better shots. Mason was just taking a look, weren't he? Let's be truthful. He was taking a look. Downloading the data, as you say, Mr. Neutral.
That's it. He was trying to download him, throw a few snappy shots at him. A lot of them sort of went over the shoulders of Ornelas. Quite nice defence, very slick, but it's only round one. And
Yeah, a lot to come yet. A lot to come yet.
There was just a wee indication of, he's got to be careful with Mason because those overhand lefts of his are a sight to behold if they connect. So round two.
Here we go. Underway. Let's see what happens here. Oh, Nellas got good movement, good ring IQ. He circles well, he moves well. You can see he's definitely a boxing man. You can see it's not just in there for the money, or he knows what he's doing in that ring.
He's sharp. Very sharp. Abdullah Mason
I still expect Mason to get to him.
He's just getting countered though as he comes in, Mason.
He's
That's
at the
a
moment.
better jab. Back
Yeah,
comes
that's done a little bit of
Ornelas.
damage to the nose there of Ornelas.
He's just working the body of Mason as he gets in close. There's another left. There's one of their big haymakers from Mason. Just went over the top yet again.
He is ever so strong, any Mason. He's got them 15 knockouts from his 17 wins, man. This guy can bang. And here he goes. He's working him now.
He Ornelas let him get too close there.
And he paid dividends with them body shots and then the headshot. But
Comes
back
through
comes
the
Ornelas.
right left, yeah. Still showing good slick footwork. And comes in and counters Mason with a two-shot combination. Goes to the body. Oof. Oh, that was a nice uppercut from Mason.
Oh, lovely
now
shot
he's
from
swinging now.
That's what he does so well, that shoulder roll, and then he just lets go with that uppercut. He's got such a sweet bit of movement as Abdullah Mason.
Yes.
This is why he's my number one prospect in boxing. You know what I mean? He's fantastic to watch. I've got his painting on here on the wall. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got his painting on the wall, man.
That's right.
Signed by him personally. You know what I mean? It was signed by Abdullah Mason. It's one of my prized possessions. By the artist Patrick J. Killian. It's fantastic, honestly. Not so much the frame it's in, though.
All right. That's definitely getting too close to Mason now. He's unloading some shots, trying to hold on, breaks away. Oh, tries to a haymaker of his own. Well, he's down.
Yeah, that hurt him. He caught him, and he was going down. He was going down all the way.
He took a body shot.
Like a motherfucker. The referee Ruiz Jr. or Cadiz Jr. I recognise his face. Cadiz Jr. I think. I don't remember.
Ornelas is either he's lost his temper because he's swinging like a madman in there now on Abdullah Mason. Just makes him back up. Mason.
I'm surprised Mason's not jumping on him now, Mr. Neutral. I'm surprised Mason's not just jumped on him there. But that's a 10-8 round for Abdullah, of course.
Of course. He knew
and he needed it after that first round.
He knew he'd done enough with the 10-8. No sense in overdoing it. Ornelas was on the back foot. It was the end of the round, so...
There's a slight bit of swelling on the right eye of Abdullah Mason. He's got a little bit of swelling around the right eye, just on the eyebrow. They're just putting a bit of ice on it. So just a slight bit of swelling, it looks like.
Just watching that punch again. Was it that?
Oh, that left. As he fell down, he clapped him with a sweet left hook, and you knew he was hurt. It just took him a moment to realise he was hurt. Look at that for a shot. That knocks out most men in this weight division, in the 135 division.
Yeah, it's a left cross. Ornelas was about to unleash a left. Abdullah Mason was straight down with the right.
Have you seen the stuff going on with Shakur tonight?
No.
Yeah, he's told Turkey to F off. Apparently, the Zepeda fight's not happening. Definitely not happening. Turkey tried to undercut him, sent his men to lowball him. So now he's asking Oscar De La Hoya, I'll come fight for you now.
All right.
And that's from Shakur's personal X account. I've seen it myself, so. Yeah, it's all
is
going
not
down. So
well.
the Zepeda fight is definitely not happening through Riyadh season.
Oh dear.
He said they offered him a massive amount of money. He agreed to it. And then he sent his minions to come in and offer him less than half of what he'd agreed. And like sort of told him, this is what we're doing. And he was like, nah, fuck that. So now he's gone to ODH and said, like, let's sort it us. Let's us sort it.
Yeah.
So yeah, more to come on that, mate. You know what I mean?
More to come. But Abdullah Mason's now going to work in round 3. Ornelas seems to have lost his good early work in round 1.
Yeah, I
Lost
think
his
that punch took
composure
the
a wee
fight out of
bit.
him a wee bit.
He's trying now to make that up by chasing Mason in round 3. But to be fair, there's some good work.
The referee still bugging. Is it Raul Cadiz Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You got to say the name just wouldn't come to my head. It was doing my fucking nutting, bro. It's irrelevant, but it's just one of them things that sticks in my mind. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So, still a high guard of Mason, keeping the very low stance of Ornelas, the southpaw, at bay, flicking that right jab out. There's a 2-punch combination in
There's that
response to
check left hook again.
Ornelas.
Caught him again coming in. I think Mason's going to work him here. But
He's
Mason's going to go
smiling
to
at
work on
Mason
Ornelas.
now. That means he's hurt a wee bit. Oh, another big
Yeah, they
left
always
from
put on the
Mason.
bravado.
2, 3, goes to the body now. Both
The
crouched
low
down at the
that was in
same
the
time.
thigh from Abdullah Mason, but the
Oh,
body shot wasn't.
Mason just got caught with a left there as he's unleashing his own attack, and this Ornelas is swinging like a madman.
Needs to be careful because we've seen against Johan Vasquez that he can get caught and he can get put down, so he needs to be careful doing this as he steps up in levels.
It's
Otherwise, his time, the
Ornelas
hype
is
train will
looking.
be over.
It's Ornelas is looking for a 1-punch knockout with a
He's
big
coming into
swinging
play.
left. But like you said before, he's walking into shots from Abdullah and being countered. Good stuff so far.
Yeah, it's intriguing. It's intriguing.
Oh, beautiful slip counter left cross.
Beautiful shot, and that backs him up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ornelas he wasn't happy with himself. Oh, he's just took another big right from Abdullah Mason, talking to each other. Right end of the round.
That's definitely a 10-9 for Abdullah.
I think, yeah, another Abdullah Mason round that one.
Definitely. So he's got 110-8 and 110-9, and we give the first one to Carlos Ornelas. So it's still in there. The fight's still active. It's still a decent fight to watch. Mason just needs to be careful, though, getting over exuberant with them punches, because you can see how he can get clipped. You can see how Johan Vasquez got him. You can see why he can be vulnerable, because he goes hell for leather and just leaves that chin so exposed. And that's not good. Obviously, he's young, though. He's learning on the job, isn't he? So
he's got 17 fights now. He should be having
not getting checked like that by men of this caliber.
His strategies worked out by now to win these fights. Although he doesn't know an awful lot about Ornelas on a day's notice, he's finding out in the ring pretty quick. Round 4.
Underway.
Off 10 rounds. And it's Mason bouncing on his toes, just moving his head, trying to flick that right jab out. Goes over the top of...
still looks lively, though, doesn't he? Still looks lively. Still popping and weaving, ducking and diving, looking to get to action.
He has to close the distance, and he has to close the distance quick.
Oh, Mason's just landed a haymaker. Oh, he's going for it. Mason's opening up.
5, 6 punch combination.
That was beautiful. Left, right, left, right, left, right, and then to the top. That was a beautiful little combination from Abdullah Mason. That's what makes him so exciting. He could just unleash that barrage at any point.
But to be fair to Ornelas, he's still in there.
Yeah, he's a
Still
game lad.
throwing.
He's a game lad. A lot of men would have folded at this point, you know what I mean? Especially after being knocked down with that
Really,
shot earlier.
there's that left. That
Oh!
shot you were talking about, Jams. He drops
Yeah,
his hand
beautiful.
to his knees, Abdullah Mason. He's got a terrible habit of dropping that right hand to his knee. Now he's lifted it up because he got clipped. And now it's Ornelas coming. Oh, attacking the body. Uppercut.
Good work from
Mason
Carlos
backs off,
Ornelas.
looking for an angle. Jab down the pipe. Right cross over the shoulder. Not very accurate at the moment.
No, it's getting a bit scrappy doing it. They're getting a bit too gung-ho on each other, just trying to knock each
Oh,
other out rather than picking the shots.
he went for a right left and the left went straight over the shoulder again. Find it a little bit
Body
difficult with
work.
this southpaw. That's better work. A right and the left straight down the pipe. That's better. Goes in that distance between him and Ornelas. But still, Ornelas comes back. Tough Mexican.
Yeah, most certainly. He's very tough because he took a good shot earlier. Somehow he went down and got back up. I thought it was over
Yeah,
when I seen him fall down.
as we were
Oh,
saying
them body shots
before.
from Mason were thunder. They were thunder shots down under.
He's put a lot into these. He's
Oh,
standing
I
on
think he's
them
ready to go
punches
here,
now.
Carlos Ornelas.
He's got
Oh, big
Ornelas in the
left hook from
corner.
Abdullah. He's
Oh,
using the right as a
oh,
yardstick and he's snapping him up
Ornelas.
with a left. It's going to take one more
He's down
shot, I reckon.
again.
One clean
He's
shot. He's
down.
down.
He's
There you
took a
go. There
knee.
it is. That's what I'm talking about. Abdullah
Yeah,
Mason shows the levels.
he'll get back up. It's
He's
just
showing
that
the
the power
levels.
factor. The power factor in that exchange. He can hurt Abdullah. Abdullah hurt him.
He's got
Oh, he
7
goes
seconds to
in.
try and take this man out.
He's going gung ho again. It's another 10-8 round. Ornelas
For
is now
sure. Yep.
at least
100%
5
Mason.
rounds behind.
After 4.
But
Two
he has
10-8s.
a
He's got the
really
two
bad
10-8s,
habit.
mate. He's
He's
cleaning
got a
him.
very bad habit. Abdullah Mason with his left hand, his right hand lead.
He leaves it
It's
on him, like he leaves it hanging there. And then
virtually
it's
like this. His right hand is virtually shoulder height at best, and his left hand is by his knee, and he's got no defence on this side, zero defence. So
he'll
it
get found
just
out at a
makes
later date.
he wants to do that, but as he goes down the line, he's getting knocked out.
Yeah, the likes of Tank and Shakur and that'll get to them straight away with that. But
Tank,
he's young, he's
Tank,
only a young buck, isn't he?
Tank would clean him right now,
Well,
but
if Roach don't get to him first.
I say Roach don't get to him first. Round 5 coming up.
Here we go. From Las Vegas, Nevada, United States of America. It's
Not
been a
many
good card
people.
so far. Did you watch Chop Chop? He was decent as well.
I did. I thought the Australian gave him a very good fight.
Dana Coolwell's a tough lad, mate, yeah. He's only
Yeah,
lost, I think he's lost 4 now, hasn't he? But he's decent.
took him the distance. I thought Chop Chop. He's another one. He's open to a lot of shots in his own, when he's in his own offense.
Yeah,
Another
yeah, he
one that leaves
definitely goes
himself
gung-ho
open.
and leaves himself open for the counters. A bit
The
like Mr.
train,
Mason here.
the trainer's obviously had a word because he's keeping his guard up now.
Yeah, because it only takes
It's
one
not.
shot in
There
this
he goes.
game.
He's dropped it again. He's dropped it again.
Because he wants that knockout. He wants to knock him out.
Ornelas is walking him down. Now he's got him in the corner. Missed the attack. Went over the shoulder. Back to the centre of the ring. Nice jab there from Mason. Ornelas has to reset as Mason moves around the ring from right to left. Then makes a springed attack. Feints it. Comes back with a jab. Left cross over the shoulder. Right uppercut missed. Ornelas goes to the body. Uppercut. Takes it on the gloves, does Mason.
He's chasing Abdullah around the ring at the moment.
He certainly is. And he's unleashing body shots himself. And he's scoring. That's the amazing thing in this round. He's
Miss
probably
Yogi says
thought, I've
Abdullah
got
plays
to.
fast and loose with his defence. I can't read the rest, Neutral, because that bar's
When
blocking it.
he's
Can you
when
read it,
he's
mate?
setting up, when he's setting up, she's absolutely correct. It's sort of he thinks he's at range, so he drops his left hand. When he thinks Ornelas is at range, he'll drop that left hand. But when Ornelas comes in and closes the gap, the left hand's not coming up quick enough, and he's getting tagged.
Yeah.
But Ornelas, he's not easy by anyone's standard to beat.
No. Well, this is his moment. He beats Abdullah Mason. Big things can happen for him in his career.
Oh, absolutely.
He shocks the world,
Abdullah
beating a
Mason's
17-0 kid with 15 knockouts. He becomes the next big thing.
all right, Ring Magazine's Prospect of the Year, everyone's Prospect of the Year.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic 2024, 5 times victor, or by way of knockout.
Definitely.
Been on some tremendous cards. But he's having to work here.
It's good to see, though. This is what will make him a better fighter going forward.
Oh,
Roger
absolutely.
Fuentes has joined us. He
Hello.
says Emiliano beats him. He thinks he beats Abdullah Mason. You never know, mate. He could do. It's a tough one, you know what I mean? It depends which Mason turns up, you know what I mean? Well, thank you for tuning in, Roger. Hope if you're not subscribed, please do so, mate, on YouTube. We really appreciate it. Help the channel
Thank
grow so we
you.
can keep bringing watch-alongs and such forth and so on.
Appreciate you. Yes, Emiliano Varga, he's a really good boxer.
He is.
He's got a wonderful technician. And he's strong as an ox at that way. He's going to be a major, major problem. I think he's just as advanced as Abdullah, if not a tiny bit more. I may be wrong in saying that, but what I saw the other night from him, was tremendous. But here we go. It's round 6. We're halfway now in this fight.
Just before we go, Neutral, can you just read that message, mate? Because it's got the bar again.
Yeah,
I can't see it.
just sub guys, says Roger Fuentes. You guys,
Thank you,
who
Roger.
you guys got for the Richard Torres fight? Well,
Torres knockout for me.
I hope it's a Torres knockout. Richard is one of my favourite heavyweights. It has been for the last 2 years. I love his work. I love the way he fights. But Vianello,
We've got Miss Shy with us, just saying yes, boys.
Oh,
Thank you, Miss
hello.
Shy from the 505 way. Watch along earlier. It was amazing. When we weren't doing our own, it was fantastic.
Great stuff, funny stuff.
Thanks for the entertainment, man. That Rob's a
I
character.
need to be in that room when the food's
Honestly,
getting
brilliant.
ordered.
I really enjoyed it.
The food that was getting ordered there sounded fantastic. Chili beef and stuff like that.
Making me hungry, bro. Making me hungry.
Stop eating off of food. Big up to the Shy. But don't forget, guys, the 505 watch party is in London on the 26th. I will be there for Red Corner
Eubank
Boxing.
versus Ben, isn't it? Eubank Ben this
Eubank
one.
versus Ben. If you can't go to the fight, go to the watch party. It's the next best thing. And it's going to be a great occasion. So tickets are on sale via Ticket Tailor, via X505 way. Check her out, like and subscribe to the channel as well while you're at it. Back to the fight. Round 6, and Ornelas is, well,
he's having a go, isn't he?
I'm very impressed. He's having a real good go at young Abdullah Mason, a 20-year-old, 17-0, 15 knockouts. And he's taking the fight to him. He says, I'm not scared of you, Abdullah. You got big hype around you, but I'm going to make you work very, very hard. And I like it. It's good stuff. But he's cut round the eye now.
There's a big cut on the right side of his face, left side of our screen. It's a big cut as well.
The claret is coming down the face of Ornelas.
I think Mason's going to go after him. He stopped him. I think
he's down again for the 3rd time in this fight.
I think this is it.
Taking a full count.
Calls this.
I think the referee's going to let him go on. There's still 44 seconds of this fight left. And for the 3rd time in this fight, and he's just there, a massive left there from Abdullah Mason as he ties Mason up.
It seemed like Abdullah held him up there. He hit him and he looked like he was ready to go, and he seemed to hold him up.
He's wiping the blood from his eye now. It's
Yeah,
obviously
I think his race
uncomfortable.
is run. I think his goose is cooked, my brother.
He's still battling away. He's still throwing big punches, and let's
Oh,
miss
it's
him with a
landed
left.
then on Mason.
Just landed a beautiful shot. Yeah, good work at the end of the round. Round 6, another big round for Abdullah Mason. 10-8
Another 10
as
here.
the bell goes. Aye, he's that left hand of Abdullah Mason from his southpaw stance against the southpaw. He's just finding a lot of luck. But they've been finding that luck on each other. This boy just doesn't have that inherent power to really put one on him and thud stop him in his tracks. Where Abdullah Mason just loads up with that 74-inch reach, and he's coming in with these big overhand lefts. And man, when they hit on Ornelas, the skull, it just, oh, you can see it's hot. So the
Yeah, I think he's ready
referee,
to go.
the doctors are in there, they're having a look. The camps talking to him. Has he had enough?
Looks like it.
He's been down 3 times. He's took some real heavy shots in this round, during the fight. Doctor's having a wee look now. I think he's giving them the go ahead.
He's allowing him. I think he wanted a way out there, to be honest.
That referee stopped it on doctor's orders, and Abdullah Mason
Yeah, it's over.
continues his TKO streak. 18 wins, 16 by way of knockout now.
So would that be classed as a 7th round stoppage or a 6th?
That'd be a 6, I'd imagine.
Because it was the end of the round
In
before the round
fact,
started.
no.
Or did the round start and then they called him? That's what I'm thinking.
In fact, yeah, it's going to be a retiree.
A retired round 7 then,
yeah,
that'll be.
Retired round 7. But, yes, a win.
As we all expected.
Round 7.
Abdullah.
Sorry, round 6 was the fight that I was waiting for. We waited 5 rounds to get to it. Round 6, he opened up, done what we thought Abdullah was going to do best. But for 5 rounds, he was getting tagged, and he has to watch this fight back.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it in the morning, I reckon.
And he has to see just why he was getting tagged so much during this fight. With this smaller guy, physically smaller, and he was allowing him to close the gap with him and get off shot after shot. Which is testament to Ornelas, tough lad, but listen, the power of Abdullah Mason is something else.
He's a prospect, mate. He's a real one.
For 20 years of age, he's got 16 knockouts.
From 18 wins. Pretty impressive. In the lightweight division as well. It's not like it's a heavyweight. This is in the lightweight 135-pound division.
Well, by the time they get into the fight, they're welterweights.
Yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, that's
so,
that helps Conor Ben Eggboy against Chris Eubank Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's something to look forward to. But well, thanks
let's wrap
again.
this one up then, Mr. Neutral.
Yeah.
We've seen the result. Abdullah Mason continues his winning streak, continues to be undefeated, continues to be a formidable force. The youngster, he's doing things his own way. He's doing it the right way. Yes, he got caught two times too many for my liking, but he's still a massive prospect.
Absolutely.
So, on that note, me and Mr. Neutral will be back for the main event of the evening between Richard Torres Jr. and Guido Vianelli. So we will see you then. It'll be on a different link. Make sure you join us and hit that subscribe button. From me and Mr. Neutral, God bless. We'll see y'all very, very soon.